Hey you guys, it's your girl, Simply Ramona, back again with another video. So today I'm going to make the strawberry biscuits. This is the second take because the first time I did it, my phone got knocked over by something falling out of my shelf here. One of my baking pans slid out, knocked my camera phone down, and turned off my phone, and I think my phone did an optimize or a update or something it did on the phone, and it just didn't save the video. So I just wanted to just let y'all know, if y'all seen my video where I made my homemade buttermilk biscuits, this is basically the same step. You know, the only thing that's going to change in this recipe is that instead of me using honey, I'm going to use sugar, white granulated sugar. And also, I'm going to add strawberries. So the only thing that's going to be different is those two things. Everything how I make my homemade gluten-free buttermilk biscuits is the same way, except two ingredients. Oh, I should have brought a scissor in here. Okay, I knew I had to open this and I still didn't bring the scissor. Let me go get a scissor. Okay, so I try to get everything ready, set up, to do this video. And, yeah. So actually I let one of my neighbors try one of my biscuits, and she said it was slapping. So this is the flour I use. I use King Arthur's gluten-free measure-to-measure flour. For those who wanted to know which flour I use. So I'm going to pour it into this. Usually I would pour this out and then add the old one in and then put the fresh one in. Sometimes I'll be like, oh. I was going to say, I'm not going to do it for the video, but I'm going to do it. We're going to put the old in and out, put the... When I say old, I mean like something that's been there for a while. Because, I bake in this house, I'm always in here baking something. So, yeah. So, now, I'm making homemade biscuits. If you don't, I'm using a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, then you can use this other kitchen gadget called the hand blender. You cut the butter into the flour, but I don't even use this. So, and if you don't have this, you can use your old handy hands. You can use your hands. Okay. You can use your hands to cut the butter into the flour if you don't have a food processor. Now, okay. Take number 2. I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of sugar instead of honey. Okay, so if you don't want to use gluten-free flour, because I'm gluten-free since 2011, no, since 2014, 2015. But I found out I had food allergies 2011, but I didn't find gluten-free products until 2014 or 2015. You can also use gold medal flour, all-purpose flour. You can use that. And I use this brand. You know, it has potato starch in it. It don't have cornstarch in it. So you can use whatever brand you have, you know, or I use this brand too. One or the other. Whatever's available to me, I use it. And they both made with potato starch, not cornstarch. So I do modifications. I do substitutions. So I use what's best for me. So I'm going to use a stick of butter, which is a half a cup of butter. So and also I use 4 tablespoons of sugar, like I said. Right. Okay. Let me start putting stuff away, so I don't be like, oh, did I use it? It's better to clean up as you go. Yeah. So I use, you know, that brand of flour. Had to check to see if it was recording. Oh, but yeah. I'm doing this over, y'all. Actually, this is the first time for y'all seeing it. Well, this is the first time for y'all, but this is the second time for me. See, I got the same outfit on. I don't think I showed y'all in the eating video, but yeah. So here we go. Y'all gonna see part 2 before part 1 though. Cause yeah. Here's the top. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do the mixing, and so gonna mix this until this resembles sand, like, you know. I was thinking, should I add the strawberries now? Because I said the first time I did it, I said I'm gonna do it again. And I got frozen strawberries here. I bought fresh strawberries and I froze them so they can last long. Because you know, if you keep strawberries in the refrigerator, it don't last long than it would in the freezer. In the other video, I had a cup of tea with me. So I'm going to do this at least 2 more times. And I'm thirsty. Woo! Excuse me. So I'll be back. Gonna do it one more time. Made that like into a little beat. Hey. So yeah, you get it like that. You do that, like what you saw me do over there. You do that like 3 times, each time to 10. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, did I put the butter in? Wow. So I'm putting it over here into a mixing bowl. Putting it right here into a mixing bowl. Oh, I don't know. I should have, no. And that probably would have made it more watery, you know. Get my gloves. Let me clean this mess up. Clean this mess up, okay. Now. So after I make these biscuits, I'm going to make some homemade whipped cream with it. I hope I have enough heavy cream. Okay, so you make a well in the middle. You make a well in the middle. Or open it, however you want to say. I like this brand, Kate's. This is whole milk. This is not that half, what they call that, fat-free one, low-fat one. This is the full-fat one. And if you don't have buttermilk, I always keep buttermilk on deck in my house because I like to make my baked goods with buttermilk, you know. So if you don't have buttermilk, then you can use vinegar and a tablespoon of vinegar. No, I said vinegar. You can use whole milk and either a teaspoon, I think a teaspoon of vinegar. But don't fill a cup up. Like if your recipe says 1 cup, bring it down, like use a measuring cup and bring it down to like, I don't know. I mean, hold on 1 minute. Let me pour that in there. Usually I'll add honey at this point, but I already got sugar in there. So let me show y'all. Oh, goodness. What is going on? So you have a cup of measuring, like a 1 cup measure, right? So you at least bring it down to like right here. Or like bring it down to 6 ounces. And then you add more vinegar. You add vinegar to it. I think you maybe add either 1 teaspoon or 1 or 2 teaspoons of vinegar. And then you mix it. And if you need to add more to 1 ounce, to 8 ounce, you fill it up. Because if whatever the recipe requires for you to make for buttermilk, let's say, for example, the recipe said a half a cup. So you don't put it all the way to a half a cup. You put it a little bit down and you add, maybe you even put it to 1/3 cup. Add maybe 1 or 2 teaspoons of vinegar. And then once you see how it is with the vinegar, add a little bit more milk, stir it, and let it sit for 5 minutes and you got you a homemade buttermilk. But I always make sure I have buttermilk on deck because I like to use buttermilk in my cakes and my biscuits and my, whatever requires buttermilk. But, yeah, so we're going to mix it now with the hands. Oh, let me see how much time is left. Okay. All right. I make sure I'm keeping this phone away from this thing here. Ugh. Oh, man. I just took these out the freezer, too. So the last time I think I used 6. So that's 4, 5. If you're using fresh strawberries, that's good to use a fresh strawberry. If you're using frozen strawberries, don't throw it out. Let it stay frozen. I got ice on here, so I gotta rinse that off. But so yeah. Let me cut it up. So I'm dicing it up. I know before when I was doing this video the first time, I said next time I do it, I'm gonna put it in the food processor and let it mince up with let it chop up with the butter and the flour and the sugar and all that. I said, so my husband tried it. Like I said, this is a second take. I'm actually doing this in the same day. Oh, I'm actually doing this in the same day. I actually like it with the strawberries. You know, it's actually good. But I don't know. I would say watch part one, watch part two first, but then you'll see the finished product. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? This may come out before part the original one. This may come out before. I don't know. Matter of fact, no. So, yeah. Usually when I do parts, I don't, the part one come out first and the part two. Okay, now we're going to mix it until it forms a ball. You want to make sure your milk is cold and your butter is cold. Okay, I'm going to have to turn this off. So you're going to mix this until it becomes a ball. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to come back and with the stuff already mixed in, the strawberry already mixed in. So y'all, I'm just going to mix this into a ball. I'll be back. Okay. Strawberries. This is 6 strawberries. And then you, oops, I didn't cut that one up. You can break it up with your hands. I thought I cut up. Wow. I didn't even cut them all up. So anywho. Oh, I'm just. Okay. So this is how I'm making mine. I make my own because I can't have store-bought, you know, certain things store-bought because food allergies. So I have to make it myself. Have to recreate it myself. So, yeah. So there you go. Make sure you mix it in there good. Good, good. But I'm going to use a rolling pin and flatten it down and all that stuff. So, yeah. Oh, let me get this temperature in this kitchen up. Alright. Oh, I should have had my drink in here. When I say drink, I mean iced tea or something like that. I don't drink, y'all. No, I don't. Don't drink. Where is... Okay. Gotta get some more clear wrap. So how's everybody doing today? Hope y'all doing well. Good day. I don't know when y'all seeing this, what time y'all gonna see this video. I forgot to do the intro. My bad. My bad. My bad. Did I put the salt in there? Yeah, I put the salt. I put everything up. That's so I don't get confused. Because sometimes when you see all the ingredients out, you be like, dang. Hold on, let me get this together. I'm going to put this in the oven for a couple of minutes. Just so it can melt and I can spread it about. Okay. Let me, Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
So I'm putting this on a cling wrap with flour. So I'm going to add some more flour to it. Yeah, I can't even see that. Yeah, to get rid of some of the moisture. I don't even want to touch this phone. See, I got it right there. And then I'm going to use a rolling pin. And y'all seen how I did it before. If y'all seen how I made my buttermilk biscuits, I know I keep saying the same thing. Oh, I didn't put enough clear wrap on this. If y'all seen how I did my buttermilk biscuits, it's the same way. The only difference, like I said, was I added sugar and I added strawberries. And I took out I didn't add the buttermilk. That's the only difference. That's the only thing different to this recipe. You know, I'm going to flatten it. But I'm going to come back when everything is done. I mean, when I'm getting ready to put it in the oven. Okay, y'all. Uh, I turned off the oven because I gotta let this rest for 15 minutes. But this is how it looks. I'm gonna cut it into biscuits. And also the thing I want to say is that if you don't have one of these biscuit cutters, you can always use a ring of a mason jar. But I have it, you know, but it's gonna not be, the height's gonna be really different, you know. I like my biscuits thick. So I'm getting ready to put these into, cut these into biscuits. And I got the pan greased already with melted butter. So, yeah. I just want to show you in case someone say I don't make it. I didn't make it. I bought it from Popeyes. But I'm making it in my kitchen. You see the raw dough in my hand. How can I have bought this from Popeyes? Popeyes don't give you raw donuts. At least I hope they don't. They give it to you baked, cooked. Oh, look at that fresh strawberry right there. Ow! So yeah, I'm gonna be back. See? Let me show you. I don't have to look. I cut the dough. There you go. Okay, I watched too much Hodge Twins. There you go. Okay. Okay. I made 2 balls. Okay. 2 balls. Whew, was that hot? And I'm going to let it rest for 15 minutes and then I'll put it in the oven. Oh. Stay tuned. Okay, y'all. Alexa, dismiss timer. I was in here cleaning up. So I'm going to put this in the oven for 18 minutes on 350. I had the oven preheating while I was cleaning the kitchen up. Alright, y'all. I'll be back. So while I'm waiting for my biscuits to get done, I'm going to drink this. And in the next video, I'm going to make homemade whipped cream. Stay tuned to the finished product. Okay, y'all. Let's take the biscuits out the oven. Turn off this oven. I know if I don't do it now, I will forget. Ooh. And here's the finished product. Ooh. Ooh, that's hot. I need to get me some more pot holders. Look at that. The finished product. Now I'm going to let it sit for a while. Then I'm going to add, no matter of fact, I'm going to add the thing on it now. But alright, y'all. So this is the end of my video. This is the finished product. Ooh, look how nice that came out. Oh, I like that. Oh, let me get this standing right here. Okay. I'm going to do this right now. Oh, matter of fact, this is coming out the sides, y'all. Coming out the sides. Let's drizzle this over it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you care. Hit that notification bell to be notified. And I will see you guys in the next video. The next video after this will be me making some whipped cream. Homemade whipped cream. Yep. And there it goes with the glaze on top. Yeah, it's coming out the side, so I have to take the thing off. But yeah, so that's the finished product. This is what I wanted to do in my last video. Show y'all everything in it. But unfortunately that didn't happen, but so I'm gonna have this later on after dinner with some homemade whipped cream and some ice cream. Yes. Yeah. Next time I make my glaze, I won't add, or icing, I won't add a lot of icing. But I like how it hardens. None is coming out now. Okay. Okay. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Ooh. Let me end this before this thing don't save. Oh. Sometimes I'm annoyed with technology. Like, it gets on my nerves. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Bye.